Um, so there was some buzz around the Dallas-Fort Worth area. That's where we're at. Um, Last weekend, AEW had a pay-per-view here.
Did a $3 million gate somehow.
Yep. And it was at Globe Life Park where the Rangers
Globe Life
play.
Field where the Texas Rangers play.
Yes. And I thought it was cool that Kevin Von Erich's sons were there, Marshall and Ross, where I think there's money to be made with those guys. I don't know where they're at right now with whatever they're doing, but I definitely think there's money to be made with those guys. Their look, their name, there's something there, and I think it needs to be brought out. So yeah, you had a story about Kevin, or do you want to talk about Marshall and Ross, or you had a story about Kevin from a few years ago?
They were here with MLW. They were actually, instead of right down the street that way, it was right down the street this way. But since you don't know exactly where this undisclosed location is, we're in the bottom of a nondescript building. But I digress. They were here for an MLW thing about 7-8 years ago, and they honored Dad with some.
I don't think it was that long ago.
Yeah, it was like 2019 or something like that. So 6-7 years ago, something like that. Okay. But then again, you don't know when we're doing this or where you could be doing this from. Anyway, Marshall and Ross were down there. They were doing some type of War Games tag match, and they had me. They honored me with something for the old man, and I just was out in the crowd and I just waved to the people. And
that's her dad. Yeah, the old man.
Yeah, Gary Hart. They were. This is the Gary Hart fan club. Not the guy who ran for president. And I'm sure his kids are doing something for him too. But anyway, I went out there and to do that thing for Dad, and it was nice to have people, chant, doing the Gary chant. But what was really even more unbelievable than that is Kevin and I were pretty much together for the entire day because I just basically went out there to see the Von Erichs. And at the building that we were working at, on one side is an arena for like conventions and things like that. And then on the other side is a hockey rink because they have like minor league and travel type midget type hockey up there. Not like short guys, but high school and the like travel teams. So there's an ice rink on one side and the arena on the other side. Now, since it was September, it was still really hot in Dallas like it is right now. So Kevin and I were hanging out near the ice rink. So he was just sitting there by himself because I said, you want coffee? He goes, yeah. So I wanted to go get some Starbucks for us.
You asked him if he wanted coffee?
Yes, I asked him if he wanted coffee. I said, you want some coffee, Kevin? He goes, yeah, buddy, go get it. Yeah, I'll take some. I said, let me go get some. So as I'm away from him, he wants to put his hands over the ice just to see what it feels like. So he goes to put his hand over the ice. And then all of a sudden, the guy who's tending the ice says, hey, you, get your hand off of there. Don't touch the ice. And Kev liked to really went off, but he didn't. He kept his cool. He kept himself reserved. And I come back. He's like, what's my? Oh, that guy just told me I couldn't touch the ice. And I looked at him. I said, you managed to find, though I leave you alone for 5 minutes. You managed to find the one guy in Dallas that doesn't know who you are. I told him, had I been here, I would have said he was in the middle of he was making you a personalized, handcrafted iron claw ice sculpture. He was creating a rare wrestling artifact. Now you've blown it. Yeah. He found the one guy. I leave him alone for 5 minutes, and he finds the one guy in Dallas who did not know who he was.